How beautiful would it be if you could go through life without any regrets? Plenty of people wish that were the case, especially with their retirements. Joining us now for Retirement Coffee Talk are George Fossing and Zach Jenkins. They are both part of the team at Northstar Financial Retirement Planning, a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. George and Zach are also popular radio show hosts. Good morning.
Good morning, Megan. Happy Wednesday.
Oh my goodness. How common is it to meet with someone that has regrets when it comes to their retirements? And we're just going to stick to retirements because this could be a whole other conversation, right? About regrets and whatnot.
Yeah, that could be kind of busy.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. We're included, most of us. Be a little young for retirement, but you start looking at it, you go back, I should have, could have, would have done more. The number one, though, we see out there, people always say, I could have saved more. Well, we get that. You're raising families and such, you do what you can do. More importantly is the tax planning aspect of it, which is basically going ahead and saying, okay, here's the tax liability we're going to be facing in retirement because of your 401k and IRA. And liability means the government's going to be taking taxes out of these accounts because it's pre-tax.
Yeah.
And they're the ones dictating the terms of how much is going to come out. And we all trust the government. They can do the right thing for us.
Right.
And we think it's just going to get worse and worse out there. So when we start talking about tax planning strategies and such, people go, I wish I started this so many years earlier. It would have been better down the road. My point is with this, it's never too late. Most of the folks watching your program here are in retirement. They go, well, it's too late for me. No, it's not.
Well, what kind of problems, arise if you wait too long to prepare and then kind of don't put those things on the side?
See, the big thing out there when we talk about retirement, I like to give the visual of a plane.
Yeah.
This glide path coming in, nice and soft. A little further out you
Real
go, nice and easy.
landing, yeah.
I've been on a flight where I think the pilots were sleeping, and they woke up and they realized the airport
landing
was
time.
right below them, and it literally came in like this. It was terrifying. We literally had our feet down here.
Yeah.
It was okay, but it's not. The visual makes it right. It's not where you want to be. It's the same way. It doesn't mean you're not going to commit for a soft landing. It just means the more time, the better. Somebody's watching this and say, well, I'm 70, it's too late. It's not too late.
Right.
And it's not too early if you're 55 and younger to start doing this.
Yeah.
The problem, what you want to do is just start today. And procrastination is probably our own worst enemy.
Yeah.
I'd say, well, it's not that complicated. That's what we do.
Right.
And when you just take the time, I call rolling up your sleeves, learning about it, and doing what you can do with what you have at this point. We always make the point, if you believe taxes are going up, we do.
Yeah.
Significantly down the road. That means less money for you and me, right?
I don't like that.
You don't want to do that.
No.
So get in front of it.
So what do you really feel is the key to planning for a successful retirement?
Well, I think that's the key is, that is the word, right, planning.
Yes.
And I'm going to take an analogy that George gave me earlier. Have you ever been going down the mountain and you had a guardrail there, and then you're going down the mountain, and then there was not a guardrail?
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I just feel better with the guardrails.
Protection, yeah.
So really, that's what it's about. You can go back to COVID, a year before. Who saw that coming? All right, you had 2022. If someone retired in November of 21 when markets were at or near their highs, and then they were going into their first full year of retirement with markets just consistently every month going down. It was like a really slow bleed, right? Just kept going and going. Well, if you have guardrails in place for an income plan, you do the tax planning, it's going to help you be a lot more efficient, and you're not going to have to sit on the sidelines to wait for markets to come back.
You sleep better.
And yeah, you sleep better, right?
Yeah.
And it's about having a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C, because again, as we say all the time, most folks watching this, they're retired, and if they've been retired 5 or 10 years, they've probably had a surprise or two.
Right.
People get sick, people unexpectedly pass away, things change, maybe you need to help a family member. Having a plan to make sure you can handle something that's unexpected in the future is key.
Because having a dependable, sustainable income can allow you to do all the things.
Yeah, sleeping at night. The big thing is called life.
Yeah.
I think we don't live in a bubble here. The markets do this 7% every year. Of course they don't do that. They're all over the place.
Right.
And they give people fits. And that's a choice people make. You don't have to do that if you understand what's out there, what's available for folks, where the instruments, financial instruments are out there. That's one thing we like to do on this program is expose people, say, listen, there's other things out there that you might not be familiar with that give you these guardrails, give you a nice rate of return when the markets are up, and gives you downside protection when things aren't there. We don't know, procrastinating is a pretty cheap thing to do.
Right.
There's one guy we were talking about on the radio the other day, Harry Dent. He's projecting an 84% downslide in the markets. Probably not going to happen. But people go, oh, you do this. So really just going ahead and locking down and learning about some of these tools that are available.
Do it. You make it easy for us. Thank you, guys. Listen, if you're at home, if you're currently retired or getting close to retirement and would like to learn more about how to help protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments, North Star Financial has a great offer for you right now. This is for the first 5 callers who have saved $500,000 or more. They're offering a complimentary, no-obligation retirement and investment report. That report will include potential tax-saving opportunities and ways to reduce the effects of market volatility on your portfolio. Give them a call right now. The number you see on your screen, 864-309-8146.